Hi guys, Paige here with Chasing Family. I am so excited to tell you my #1 tip to help you stop yelling. I want to let you know if you are struggling with this, you are not alone. There was an article a while back that said yelling is the new spanking, and just what a problem it is for so many parents. But also, I have been there. Really went through a very hard, dark time in my life. And when I tell people that, they kind of laugh or chuckle and they're like, oh, I can't even imagine you getting angry. But the truth is, I was really grumpy with my poor kids. And it was one of the hardest things I have been through. So if you are yelling at your kids or just struggling, whatever spectrum you're at, whether it's really scary and awful and grumpy where I was kind of in the middle or just randomly yelling, this tip can help you. It is to fill that emotion. There is a difference between feeling it and acting it out. Here's the thing, if you are yelling at your children, it has nothing to do with them and everything to do with you. And it's a sign to you telling you that you have healing to do. So instead of fighting that emotion, instead of getting angry at it or getting mad at yourself or even reacting to that emotion, I want you to stop and sit there and be present with that emotion. What does that mean? That means I want you to feel it, but not act it out. So if I'm angry, I'm angry. I'm angry. It is simply a feeling or thought. That's it. There is no power in it unless I give it power and act it out. And it's okay. Whatever you're feeling, that's what you're feeling. Now, instead of fighting that, I want you to just sit and let those emotions flow. Like, just feel and be present with that emotion. Imagine that your arms are sitting there around your anger, that you're just being present with it, that you are allowing that anger, frustration, fear, worry to heal. That is life-changing. And so you can take the times where you feel like yelling, where you're going to yell, and allow it to heal you. I don't know if you know this, but yelling is kind of like a drug. You have a chemical release and reaction when you yell. And so if you have been a yeller for many years or really struggle with anger, just allowing it, just sitting with it and allowing it to flow can be really hard. But one thing I found helpful when I was really at my worst, and this might sound weird, but I would literally cover and close my eyes and just be there with the emotion. That might sound crazy, but it really helped me. It made all the difference. And what was also really sweet and really neat is my kids noticed this. And so anytime I would just go into like my mode, they would come over and hug me. Say you yell at your child and then like an hour later you're like, oh my goodness, I didn't sit with those emotions, or I didn't even, like, it had nothing to do with her, and you're feeling guilt. That's awareness. Awareness is key and the road to improvement. So that is awesome. So noticing it. Maybe it's 5 minutes into your yelling, maybe it's 30 seconds into your yelling or your anger or wherever you're at. The awareness of it is what's important, and realizing I am not this emotion. I am feeling this emotion. I am not that thought or that fear. I am just feeling it and letting it pass. So be kind to yourself in this process. If it takes a while, that's okay. Just work on it. Work on it and give yourself permission to heal. And forgive yourself when you have those mishaps. One day where you slip up, that's okay. Use those experiences when you heal from your past or dealing with your present. This is such a wonderful tip. So I hope that you guys will stop fighting your anger, stop fighting the yelling, and just be present with the emotions that are there. I want you to know how much I love you. And if you are struggling with this, know that my heart goes out to you. I have been there, and I have been the mean, grumpy mom that I never ever wanted to become. And so when I work with moms and they're just in tears and they feel awful and they're everything they never wanted to be, I have been there and I understand that. But I also have experienced the healing that comes from our Savior, Jesus Christ. And as we allow those emotions to flow through us and we give them to Him, we really do experience His healing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do love you guys. We're so grateful to have you in our community and on this journey as we try to become better moms ourselves. So thank you guys for subscribing and watching. We just love you. Bye guys.